Hello again. It's curious how what is considered hideously racist has changed with such speed. Obviously, no decent person has ever used the so called N word, but that doesn't mean that we should not ever be able to see it again or use it when referring to past events. It's now referred to obliquely in the way that swear words were once printed in newspapers with the initial letter followed by a few asterisks. Anglo-Saxon four-letter words, on the other hand, are thrown around with gay abandon. Nobody seems to be shocked by them anymore. What is interesting is how wide the net seems to be spread now when denouncing racist expressions, so that even words which passed without remark a few years ago are now described as being extremely offensive. I was thinking about this in connection with the sacking of yet another presenter on the BBC programme MasterChef. This is a man called John Torode, who is alleged to have used what is described as an extremely offensive racist expression 6 or 7 years ago, although he apparently either cannot remember this or denies that it happened. There's been much speculation as to the word used, and the rumour is that he used the word spade, possibly remarking on the size of some dish and suggesting that it would need a spade to eat it. This was, it seems, said in the presence of a black person. What intrigues me about this is that spade was never really a term of abuse, unlike the N word. It was slangy but fairly neutral. Older viewers might remember the rhyming slang for it, razor blade, as in there was a bunch of razor blades in here earlier. I don't believe that many black people ever took exception to the word. It featured, of course, in the title of a book by Colin McInnes, published in the 1950s and still in print, City of Spades, which was about the black community in London in the post-war years. That the casual use of this word should 7 years later be seen as grounds for dismissal is really strange. And it's said that the sacked presenter is now planning legal action against the BBC. I'm guessing that in the fullness of time, this kind of witch hunt will become an historical curiosity, rather like the Salem witch trials or the McCarthy era hysteria about communists. But we do seem to have a little bit of life left in it yet.